Nice big arm circles. Starting to loosen up our shoulders. Then we switch directions. Good. We'll go to our other arm, same thing. Nice big arm circles. Switch directions. Oh. Good, we're gonna go into our swings in front of us, thinking about opening up chest and back here. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to start your watch if you have it. You want the credit. From here, we're moving into our lower legs, swinging side to side. And we'll switch legs, same thing. Then we're gonna go back to that first leg, forward and backwards here. Nice tight core. Trying to just move in that hip here. Good, switch your legs up. From here, feet shoulder width apart, working into our hip hinges. Maybe we take a little bit of time to get to our full depth, but we just hinge at the hips, finding length in your hamstrings. Nice flat back, squeeze at the bottom between pulling and squeezing your glutes at the top. Good. From here, we're gonna drop into our body weight squats. Weights in our heels. Sitting at the bottom for a second, not letting our knees shift over our toes. Again, doing about 10 of these. Glutes squeezing at the top. From here, we're gonna go into our crawling stretch. So remember, we fold forward, hands walk to a high plank. Right foot, outside right hand, right elbow to your big toe twist. Open up. Go left foot, twist. Return the high plank. Hands walk back. Feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. Then we walk it back out, okay? We're gonna aim for 3 full rounds of this stretch today. Really try to sink into it a little more with each stretch as you warm up. Take whatever time you need here to stretch a little bit more. Start to warm up, especially from your core out. What I think we're gonna do is aim for kind of, I know we have an active recovery, but 2 rounds, then a break. So I'll explain 2 exercises at a time. So the first one is around the world lunges. Again, nothing new. Option with or without weight. All we're doing is lunging in 6 spots. So our right leg lunges forward, out to the side, and then back, and I have to adjust where I stand. Then left leg, back, out to the side, forward, right? So we're there for 90 seconds, just staying consistent, moving through those lunge circles, getting nice and low in each one, and thinking about pushing off that leg that's moving. Then we have our plank row to rotate. So again, option with or without weights, depending how you're feeling. You establish your good high plank position, right? Feet are straight out, butts tucked under. With one hand, we row elbow to ribs, rotate, punch up, weight goes down, we replace. Remember, we're spinning on our feet there, so you should end up on the knife edge of one and the inside edge of another. Cardio, remember you have a choice in what you're doing. So just try to, again, push heart rate in the cardio. Then we're gonna do a wall sit. I'll talk you through that more as we get into it. And a lunge hold, so nothing crazy, right? We find that lunge position, hips tucked under. We hold 30 seconds, then we'll switch, hold 30 seconds the other way, okay? So we have 2 rounds right here. 90 seconds, 30 seconds, so about a 6-minute round, then a recovery, 5 times, okay? Let's get it started. We have our around the world lunges. 1 weight, no weight, 2 weights. I think I said, oh yeah, no, I said that right. Here, in these long strength sections, we think endurance, right? We find a pace we can maintain. It's still uncomfortable, but it's something we can work for 90 seconds. Nothing we're gonna burn ourselves out on, but also not something that our heart rate doesn't get up. We're a minute into it. I want you guys to stay in around the world lunges. Because of my constraints, I'm just doing pendulum lunges, nothing crazy different. Here for 10 more seconds. Then we're in our first round of cardio. 3, 2, 1. I'm doing squat jacks. You can do high knees, burpees, mountain climbers, anything that pushes that heart rate. Skaters. Come on. Work for 5 more seconds here. Good. Right away to the wall. Back against it. Shoulders pull tight. Sink down. We have resistance in our inner thighs, remember. Woo! We're embracing these today. Our legs are burning. And we have all leg isometric holds. Good time to work on the inhales and exhales. We're well over halfway, sink a little lower. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Into our high plank right away. We have the row, rotate, reach. Focus on core control, establishing a good high plank. Woo! Just consistent. One more minute here, come on. You got this. Butt stays down. "30 seconds, come on. Work hard here. You got this. Good. Cardio. Whatever you're doing, right away, we're into it. Come on. Find a way to get that heart rate up. Halfway. Good. Meet me in a lunge. Sit down in it. Tuck your hips under. Pull your shoulders back. We're just sitting here for 30 seconds before we switch our legs. Sink a little more. Same thing. Active recovery. Switch. Sink a little lower, come on. All 10 toes forward. Really think about tucking your hips under here. Little lower. 3, 2, 1. Good. Full break now. We recover. We got this. Okay. Next 2 exercises. Nothing really with our legs besides the active recovery. First one is a half a bicep curl, which isn't an accurate name, but so for 45 seconds, our left arm holds a weight at 45 degrees, while our right arm is doing a full bicep curl. After 45 seconds, we switch, okay? Nothing crazy. Second exercise is a dead bug chest press. I think you guys can see me. So, you know dead bug. Knees are up, palms face each other. I'm not gonna be able to show it. But we extend one leg straight out. I have to pull my mat because the crib's in the way. One leg straight arm out, one arm straight out, other arm, other leg, center, chest press, chest press. One arm, one leg, one arm, one leg, center, chest press. Okay? Again, you choose your cardio. We have a wall sit and those lunge holds. I can't even speak today. I can't even attempt to speak today. So here we go again. 6 minutes. Let's start. We have these half bicep curls. You can hold a little squat in your legs if you want. You can kneel. I want you in this, I know, we've been emphasizing it, at least I have. Core work outside of core work, right? So just because really our biceps are the only thing moving, why can't we engage our core? So the same way we're in a wall sit, our legs aren't technically moving, they're still working, right? Same idea with our core. Switch your arms. So I want you to think about pulling your belly button in. You're not necessarily sucking in, but you're thinking about pulling your belly button up and in towards your spine. So there's a difference between sucking in and engaging your core. I think we have misconceptions about it. When your core is engaged, it's strong. When you suck in, you could get punched in the stomach and all it's gonna do is knock the wind out of you, right? Think about a nice strong stomach that can resist anything, whether it is a punch or it's movement. You're holding stable, right? We have cardio here. Let's go. Right away, we're into it. Halfway. Come on, heart rate up. To the wall. All the way back against it. Sit. Thighs parallel to the ground, right? Shoulders are pulled back. Holding resistance in our inner thighs. Taking our core strength we worked on in biceps. Again, establishing it here. We're strong in our core, in our legs, in our shoulders. You have 20 more seconds here. Can you sit a little lower? In through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Wow. 3, 2, 1. Meet me on the floor. We have our dead bugs to our shoulder press, right? Palms into knees. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Press, press. So here I go again, harping on core. But this is one exercise where you can get away with not working it, right? But the intention here is strictly core. And this can be a really great exercise in stability, which helps us in those unilateral movements, explosive movements. So think about consistently having equal pressure between hands and knees and creating as much distance from hand to opposite foot when they lower. Squeeze elbows down into ribs on the chest press. We have 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Cardio right here. Again, whatever you want. Something that challenges you. This time, we're in our lunge. 3, 2, 1, lunge. So this, I want you guys to see you tucking your hips under, right? Shoulders are back. Whoa. The core we talked about. Sink a little lower. Good. We switch. Get in the lunge and then establish that tuck. Toes are forward. Still some resistance in our inner thighs. Come on. Challenge yourself. Good, relax. Woo! Round 2 done, right? Get your agua. And, woo. We go into round 3 here. We have windmills and jackknives. Little core session. So, couple variations, dang it, on windmills, right? So the most basic, no weight. We have, think about all 10 toes pointing to 45 degrees towards your right. You're gonna hold your left arm stable, either with your weight or without. Right hand skims the inside of our right leg, left leg stays straight, creating a T at the bottom. Then we engage our oblique hard, squeeze and pull up to the top. If you have that weight up above, you start to get a bend in your elbow, you start to shake, that's fine. Another option, to put the weight in the bottom hand. Still added resistance, right? If you need to just figure out the movement without weight, that's totally fine too. So we'll do 45 seconds right, 45 seconds left. Then we have jackknives. Again, you get a little bit of a say with weight, no weight, but whatever you choose, arms are straight up over your chest. We pull our back all the way off the ground, connecting hands to feet, okay? So again, we go here for 6 minutes. Gonna give you guys about 20 more seconds, and then we're right back into it. These exercises aren't heavy cardio at all, so really push the cardio on this. Remember, the goal, I know I've said it enough, is to raise the heart rate in the cardio section, okay? So, with that being said, let's do it. We're in a windmill. Toes are at 45, butt goes basically diagonal from the direction that your toes are pointing. So it's not just out to the side, and it's not towards the wall. It's to the corner that connects them. Creating a nice T, pulling and squeezing obliques at the top. Five more seconds here. All you do, transition your weight, turn your toes. Same thing, other side. Think obliques. If you're able to connect mind to body while you're doing, you have a much better shot of doing it right. If you're saying, okay, my core, specifically my obliques, when I crunch down and pull up, are working for me here, your body is going to make adjustments to do that. Cardio. Let's go. Come on. Push hard here. Halfway. Turn it up a notch. Work on your recovery. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Sink it a little lower. If you need more, option to do bicep curls. Or you can do, I know we've done this exercise a couple times, great place to incorporate it, your IYTs, right? So you're thinking of squeezing those shoulders in different areas, getting just that little bit of extra work. Come on. Feel strong right here. Good. To the floor. Jackknives here. With or without weight. Shoulders come all the way off. Meeting at the top as best as you can. Again, consistency, right? We have 90 seconds. Focus here on breathing, exhaling, where the work's coming into play. So you exhale as you pull up, inhale as you lower. Come on. We're almost there. Last 10. Finish this thing out strong. Good. Cardio. Whatever you need here. Last 5, last 3, 2, 1, lunge, right? Sink in it, hips under. Proud chest, right? You're working hard. You've got this far. I trust you're doing what you can. You trust you're doing what you can, right? Enjoy that. Be proud of that. Switch legs and sink a little more. Sink into it. Shoulders back, hips tucked under. Those leggies should be shaking, right? Good, relax. Round 3 of 5 done. We're over halfway. Next round, we got back to a little legs and some core work. So the first one is the dreaded frog hop to hammer curl. I'm gonna lower this again. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over, but. So we have our weights, right? We start standing tall, weights lower. We jump or step our feet back. Jump and step or step your feet out to the sides of your weights. Stand, curl, return. Bend, jump or step feet out, jump or step feet in, stand, curl. Again, consistency for 90 seconds. Second exercise is a side plank. I think I moved the camera at the wrong time again. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys sick for jumping this camera everywhere. So obviously we're in a side plank. You have your option here to take it to your knee, which is totally fine because we're adding this leg lift into it, which is working glute and obliques, right? So our shoulders stay pulled back, really working, isolating this side while also pushing our oblique through the other side. So again, 45 right side down, 45 left side down. Let's do the dang thing here. Grab both your weights, frog hops to hammer curls. Let's go. Hop, curl, down, back. Hop, curl, down, back. Do what you can handle as far as the jumping. Come on. Little cardio on this one, right? Some legs, some arms. Thirty more seconds right here. Almost there. Those quads should be on fire right now. Good. Burn them out a little more. Something cardio. Something cardio. Woo! Good, to the wall. Back against it. Amplifying this workout here if you need it. Make it more. Woo! Sink a little more, come on. Halfway. Challenge yourself, don't come up out of it. Sit. Bask in it. This is your recovery, right? Think of it as that. Woo! We're feeling the legs. Good. We have these side plank things now. Take it where you need. I'm up in more of a high side plank to really focus on the leg squeeze. Good, switch your sides. Woo. Is your core tight? Are you thinking obliques, glutes? Transition. We're in our cardio, right? Here we go. Good. Find that lunge. Come on. Right away. Don't think about it. Right? At some point, we need to let ourselves react. Our first thought typically is like, I don't want to do it. That's okay. Second thought, I'm doing it anyway, right? Switch. Sink. This is your second to last time in these. Can you challenge yourself a little more? Maybe you add a small pulse, right? That's a great option here. Get a little extra work. Good. Relax. I think my timing got off somewhere in that round. Sorry. So you got a little break. Round 5. Fast and furious. Last round. So we're not doing the RDL to high pulls that were written. I put something else down, but I'm changing it again. So we are gonna do an RDL, a single leg RDL, okay? So if right leg's down, our chest lowers as our leg lifts. When we come to standing, then we go into a reverse lunge before going to center. Single leg RDL, left leg, reverse lunge, okay? Heavy on the lunges, we love it, we love it. Then we have a roll up to a leg raise. So arms stretch overhead. We tuck as we begin to pull our belly button up and in towards our spine, articulating ourselves up nice and slow. Then in just the reverse order, chin tucks, we lower, 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 nice, slow and control. Then we lift, legs, lower, legs, right, and control. So it's kind of like a pendulum, kind of a seesaw, but heavy little core burn out there at the end, okay? So we have 6 more minutes of work here. That's all we got. Let's get ready for it. We start with that single leg RDL to reverse lunge, alternating legs. Right away, we're into it. So nice flat back as we RDL, then lunge back, return to center, switch legs, RDL, pull up, glute squeezes, reverse lunge, switch legs. This is where you'll see what we think are those maybe easier exercises like windmills or dead bugs really come into effect in our workouts, in cardio, right? We're able to control ourselves from our center, which our extremities stem off of. We're steady there. So why would we break anywhere else? all the way through. Cardio, let's go. Come on, 15 more seconds. Good. You know the drill. Back it up, find that wall space. Sink into it. This is your last one. Is it better than your first? Surely don't let it be worse than that first one, right? We're strong all the way through. We're strong in workouts. So outside our workouts, when we do something we don't want, we still get through it. Sink a little more, come on. Last 10, stay in it. Good, to the floor. We have those roll-ups to leg raises. No weight. Heavy core burn here. Feel like you're challenging yourself here. Upper body up, then lower body up. Feeling how each part is tapping into a different area of your core. As you roll up, you're trying to not use momentum from your legs, right? They're dead weight under you. Chin tucked. Last 10. Then we have our last round of cardio. Hop it on up. Come on. I want a minute, 15 more of work from you. Good, lunge, here we go. Finish this thing. 1 minute. Sink, squeeze, composure, right? Switch. Little lower, come on. Good. Meet me in a high plank right now. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to, but we're going to. Hands under shoulders, legs straight, butt tucked. Give me some mountain climbers right now. Work. Work hard right here for you. Back to a plank. Here we go. Trying to eliminate wiggle. Good, high plank. Hands under shoulders, butt down. You hold this for 10 seconds is all we have left. Good. Drop to your knees. Connect your big toes. Sit back. Let those arms reach out into child's pose. Start to slow your breath. Focus on the recovery. Hands walk far to the right. Feeling a stretch in our left side body. And we walk them the other way. To the left, stretching our right side body. Return back to center. Push up into cat-cow here. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Then push through your palms, arch your spine, tuck your chin into your chest for cat. Now we drop our stomach, squeeze our shoulder blades down into cow. At your speed, rotating back and forth between the two. From here, we'll rotate down onto your butt. Connect the soles of your feet. Peel your shoulders back and down your spine, away from your ears. Trying to find some length in our spine. Great place to do some neck rolls, maybe some shoulder shrugs, releasing any tension there in our upper body. Good, straighten your legs. One leg crosses over the other. Opposite elbow to the outside of the thigh. Excuse me. With equal pressure, we push, giving us rotation in our spine, trying to see that wall behind us. Good, we go the other way. We fall down to our back here. Squeeze your knees tight into your chest. Maybe you peel your head off the ground, wiggle around a little bit. Good. Now in just the opposite motion, we straighten our legs to the ground. Point your toes and reach as your biceps come up by your ears and you reach, finding length from fingertips down out through your toes. Connect knees and ankles. Stack your knees over your hips. Put your ankles in line with your knees. We're going to rotate here, side to side. After about 4 each way, and rotate to the side, and push yourself up. Give yourself a big